high school stuff, but I want to just try it out and see what the hell happens, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know. I just gotta stop being lazy, though. I procrastinate a shit ton, dude.
Who doesn't though? You know,
For real.
I wouldn't beat yourself up over that. I get what you're saying, but it happens. I think you just gotta find like that one thing that like really makes you happy, and then just go for it.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe it's a bunch of different things, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's see who's this. I'm gonna add someone else.
Go for it.
Hello?
It shows one of the guys is talking, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, there
Oh
we
shit.
go.
Hello guys, what's up?
What's up, Mark?
How you been, man? How's your day?
My day's been cool. I'm about to shower in a little bit. Go get some dinner.
Same.
You know,
What you about to eat?
I have no idea.
Damn.
I don't
I
know.
haven't had KBBQ in a while. I'm kind of craving that.
That sounds good.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. I'm also looking for a job too.
What kind of job?
Mechanical engineer.
Okay,
Oh, that's dope.
that's dope as
Yeah.
fuck. That's cool.
Been working for a little bit, but moving back home. Paying rent's expensive, man.
Where's home?
LA.
Let's
Like
go.
like Long Beach area. So
Okay. I'm in
Oh.
LA. I love LA. I'm from Texas,
Dude.
but I really do love LA.
Shout out LA.
The illest.
Did you listen to Vince's new album?
Not yet. I heard it's great though.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is great. It's a totally
Yeah.
different vibe, but it's amazing.
I gotta listen. I've been listening to a lot of
Yo, hello.
Tyler's album.
What up,
Hey,
dude?
hello.
Hey, what's up, dude?
That's crazy.
What up?
Chilling, man. Here with the boys. You know what it is.
You know what it is. What's up? How's everybody doing?
Good. Hey, here my boys are. No fucking way. Yeah, they're kind of.
Yo, I
Freaking
really
out right
need
now,
y'all to stream the song tonight and tell everybody you know about it. I'm trying to get
Oh
my
yeah, absolutely.
like for real. My last
Who made
album,
the
I felt like
cover?
I was so quiet about it and shit. I'm trying to be like way more loud this time. The cover was
No. We blasting it.
Thank you. The cover was a bunch of people together. It's like a community thing, you know.
So, dude,
Yeah.
I think it looks like the green beanie is really like your brand now. Word's kind of getting around.
Yeah, it's like it's all a part of this like Beverly character thing, which I think will make more sense like once videos come out and once the album's out and all that kind of
Album
stuff.
rollout.
Nice.
Yeah, you know.
You said you're about to go get some dinner or what?
Yeah, but this song though, I don't even know if it's like a part of the rollout. I really just want to drop a song on my birthday. You know, I just wanted to put out a song that I loved and like not be so precious with the music because for so long like I've just held on the songs. I mean, y'all know like we don't be dropping shit that people want, and people actually like have asked for the song. So let me just finish it and put it out and see what happens. But I want to like actually promote it and give everything a shot. You know, this time around. So there's that. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, dude, hold on. One of my other boys just came in right now. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
It's Kevin up.
Oh, my friends are not going to believe I'm fucking talking to you.
It's Kevin up.
One of my friends.
He
For real.
doesn't, bro. Like he doesn't believe me right now. Like he's looking at the monitor right now and he's so confused.
Not like I'm like, you know, hardcore with like music shit, and like I try to get my friends into it, and I always like mention Brockhampton so much. Is like fucking love them. You know, I've been to their concert in like 20 Iridescence tour, and then
Sheesh.
I have the yellow sweater, and I swear, ever since I went to that concert, I haven't wore it once. I
Flew
like
halfway across
collected
Canada to go to the Toronto show 2019.
You're 11.
We're going to
Toronto-
your show in March in Austin.
Oh, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be
Dude,
sick.
I want to go so bad, but I don't want to drive.
Yeah, I'm going to 2 shows this tour. I'm excited.
Let's go.
That's dope.
LA and SF. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Hello?
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Hello.
Of course.
Oh shit. What's up, Kevin?
What's your favorite Brockhampton album and why is it Iridescence?
I love
Iridescence just
Yo,
because
it
it was such
Iridescence.
a
I love
bold
this.
like move from us. I feel like because everybody wanted like us to continue with the saturation sound. So like it's my favorite that we just did like what we wanted to do basically.
Hey, bro,
Right,
I'll be
right.
honest. MVP sounds like it'd be on Saturation 4. Like, y'all really went back to your roots on that one. It was good.
No
They kind of,
shit.
I mean, they really asked for a specific like sound and song, like I mean, we had creative freedom, of course, but like that was there was more direction there. You know what I mean? From people outside of the group.
I can't wait for the movie though.
Man,
Yeah,
I loved
I
Iridescence.
didn't get to go to the premiere because I was working the other night, but I know all the other guys got to go.
Hey, what did they
Iridescence
say?
almost like made me cry twice. I
Oh,
just want to say
thank you.
that.
Thank you.
It was like Wait in I think San Marcos, near the end of San Marcos.
Bro, the live shows when it comes to Iridescence is like fucking crazy. The energy out there is just straight up crazy.
Yeah, it gets wild on stage, man.
Yeah, I was at the last show of the I'll Be There tour. I think it was like to that December 6th at the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Oh
Sorry.
no, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna say something funny. It's because the song "Sex," literally like what the instrument you guys use, like for like the main, I guess, lead. My band and like we also have like a song with the same exact like thing, and we were like, oh shit. We're like, oh shit, Brockhampton just sampled us, dude. We were fucking.
That's so funny.
Oh shit.
That's happened to us
Yeah,
sometimes.
dude, I was at
Send
the
me a
fucking
song and I'm like, yo, that's just from Splice. So funny.
Yeah.
man. I was at the Iridescence tour, fucking like 4 days after the album dropped in Melbourne. That shit was crazy, man.
Dude, the mosh pit to Honey. Fuck, that was sick.
Got crazy, but like the
Yeah,
FOMO tour that you guys did last year, man, like nothing bet that because I was one of the dudes that got invited up on stage with you guys in Melbourne.
Oh sheesh.
And dude, that is a memory that I tell everyone. I post it everywhere like it's my biggest flex, like fucking ever.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Boochie
I remember
Boochie.
Camp Flogna when they had to stop the show. That shit
I
was
was so
crazy.
sad. I was
Oh
so sad.
yeah,
Wait,
dude,
what
I
happened?
Like,
What
happened?
happened?
Like,
So bad.
The crowd was just too hectic, honestly, and
Yeah.
there was like a new fire marshal, and he wasn't used to that kind of like audience, and the crowd was really, really, really hectic. So they
Really wildin'.
stopped the whole show, and then Kids See
Damn,
Ghosts
that's
was about to
rough.
go on. So basically, like everybody went to the other stage once we came on, but we still performed because like we had some diehards like in
Hey
the
man, I
front row.
stayed there, bro.
and shit.
I stayed
Yeah,
there. I got
exactly.
you, man. I got you,
Exactly.
man.
Fire marshal
Right.
will really fuck your shit up. Like one call, like if it's like a local show, dude, one call, your shit's fucked. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Dude,
I
I heard
wish
the
I could go to
snippet.
the.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I wish that I could go to a show so bad, but I live in like a really small town, so the nearest show is like 5 hours away. Like it's my dream to really see y'all live, but I don't know. I mean, maybe next time, I guess.
Next time.
When I went to the Iridescence tour, I went to San Diego, and I live like 5 hours away from there. And I drove all the way over there because my grandparents actually live over there. So we went to their house first, then we went to the show, and it was fucking worth it, I would say. So
Yeah, it was worth a show. It was one hell of a fucking show.
it was.
Yeah, shout out to you, Kevin.
Shout out to y'all for giving a fuck, for showing up.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
that's what
dude.
it is, bro.
Much love, bro. Much
Okay,
love, man.
fucking shout out
Dude,
to you
you're like
boys for
one
the
of the
work,
greatest
man.
out there. I fucking love you.
Excited for Slugger, bro. I heard the snippet on Snot's IG story a while ago.
And
Not
Tyron is in
goddamn
there.
teasing it like crazy.
Yeah.
That shit
Oh my
fire, bro. I love Snot, man.
Yes, Snot's hard. I met him. Nick invited me to be on set for Kobe and Snot's track Calabasas.
Are you excited for your line drop?
I'm beyond excited. I'm really nervous because like I've wanted to have a brand since I was in high school. Been working on Boyfriend Warehouse since the first BH tour, so like I just hope people buy the shit tomorrow, really, and like buy it because they actually care about it and could see themselves wearing it more so than anything. So I think that's like my only concern, and I am excited though for sure, but I always get nervous, anytime I'm excited.
No, that shit's
Yeah, it'd be like that, but the line is pretty cold. I fucks with it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
if you
there,
even
like,
have
Yeah,
to
man.
worry
like,
about it
style
not
that
selling
you
out.
want
That
it?
stuff goes quick.
Or is it just like whatever?
Yeah, it's
like,
gonna sell out hella quick, dog, no matter what.
I appreciate that.
Hey,
Kevin,
Really
I got a
wish that I
question,
could
man.
get something, but I gotta work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
It's a merch question, bro.
I got a question about boyfriend really quick.
Yeah, what's it called? The vinyls for
is
you, man.
there
You
like
go.
like an inspo behind like the line, or is it just like whatever you guys kind of just like felt like making, and like it's just being pushed out like to the world?
I mean, I want to make stuff. First off, I want to make things that I would actually wear, which is why we made the green beanie, because that's all I've been wearing. Like, I was just in New York at this random spot, and I was like, oh, this beanie looks really cool. It's like, really, really, really cool looking color. So I've been wearing it. I was like, I kind of want to make that and let people who like fuck with how the beanie looks with my outfits wear the same thing, basically. So that's kind of like the inspiration is taking from like my closet, my wardrobe, and then two, I like this idea of like building a world that feels like Calvin Klein sexy esque, but it kind of bridges the gap between like a Supreme kind of thing. So it's like in between those two things, like streetwear and like this cool like sexy, not really high end, but not really like not high end at the same time.
What time is it dropping at?
10 a.m. tomorrow.
Hey, what about the neon on black, those VSA hoodies? Are those gonna be out anytime soon?
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Oh shit!
Ah, smoochy boochies.
Oh my god.
What time zone's that? I need to convert it.
LA time.
He's dropping the blue one?
Yeah, he's dropping. Oh wait, is the blue one restocked or?
Yes, it's a new blue. The first blue, it wasn't like exactly the color that we wanted. So the one tomorrow is the more like realized version of the VSA color.
Dude, I'm about to call my mom. Mom, I need money for the Kevin Abstract.
I just wanted to
I've got an
say
alarm
that
set for 3 a.m.
Thank
so
you.
I can fucking get the drop.
Yeah.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
What's up, man?
Kevin, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that as Brockhampton, as your solo music. You you guys have helped me so much, and so thank you, really thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
That's love, bro.
Yeah.
That
It
means
really
a
comes
lot.
from
I'm
all of
glad I
us,
could
really.
help.
I was having a shit day. This is helping a lot.
Aw, that's good.
I'm glad this is
And
helping.
your music has gotten me through the toughest times, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Same.
I still listen to American Boyfriend.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like one
When
of
I
your really
first
old
heard,
I saw that tweet. I saw the tweet earlier where it's like Kevin Abstract music subjective. Where it's like, oh, years later, like people are appreciating American Boyfriend, like Arizona Baby.
I think me and my manager talk about this a lot. It's like anytime I drop, it's always a little bit too ahead. I don't know what it is really. Even like American Boyfriend, no one was really doing like the like rap alt rock kind of like suburbia like mix thing at the time.
Right.
And now it's like really a wave. And I'm not saying I started it. I'm just saying I feel like I was a little too early. And if I were to put that out now, it would have a stronger impact. It might make more sense just because of the current like zeitgeist. So I
like,
feel
Like
like
with Olivia Rodrigo.
so like if like American Boyfriend came out,
exactly like Olivia Rodrigo.
Shout out
it'd be-
Olivia Rodrigo.
it'd be like more popping, right? Like, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if I were to drop it today, it would make more sense. But like, it makes me want to just. Also, I was telling someone this. Like, I feel like in terms of like the success I have experienced, all the stuff, the creative projects or albums or mixtapes, whatever I've spent the most time on, seem to get the least amount of interaction and success. But when I spend the least amount of time on it, it's like a crazy reaction. And I just wonder if for this thing I'm working on right now, album, whatever, I wonder if I should just give y'all like what I made in 2 weeks because that's the same energy that kind of like got me to this place I'm at in the first place, or if I should keep like overthinking and overproducing, over making it, and then dial back. Like I just don't know. I don't know what kind of I don't know which lane is right for me, but I do know that I love the music I have right now. But I do know like I'm kind of scared to see how people react to Slugger, because it's like it's such an emotional thing for me. And normally with Kevin Abstract music, I try to spend like 6 months to a year on it and like get it right and really realize it. But this thing is like,
Yeah.
Slugger's like the same energy of like, all right, we made Heat. Let's go shoot the video. Let's put it out and see if people react to it. And I'm just trying something new with the releases I wanna put out like within the next few months and the album and all that kind of stuff. I hope that doesn't sound like I don't know what I want to do, because I know I'm kind of doing it. I guess I'm just afraid because it's always scary to like.
Same time.
Yeah, it's always scary to like
But
it's
like,
always scary to just do something that like you normally wouldn't do, because for whatever reason. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's like the way to go. Cause
and like, I mean, you still got like your support system around. Like, I mean, I'm guessing like the guys from like, Brockhampton and everything, like they probably like heard your stuff and they'll tell you like if it's hot or not. You know what I mean? So you have that too to fall back on.
For sure. My only thing is I don't want to be too ahead ever again. I want my shit to connect right now, but still be different and still be true to me. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Facts,
can
no
always
printer.
keep
I'm doing what you do, bro.
I
You
totally
paved the
agree
way
with
for
that.
so many other artists.
You can always do the two, like how you said, like the concise, like 2 week thing. You can release that. You can also put a year into a project, like you mentioned before for K projects in the past. Like you can have like quote unquote fun project, even if it's more serious. And it took 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking too. I agree with you. And also there's this cool thing about like, it doesn't have to be considered like this fucking masterpiece album. It could just be music I love and I give it to people because I want it out. I don't have to like. I think what I'm trying to say is I'm realizing who I'm supposed to be, and I'm leaning into that more so than trying to be like what I thought an artist was supposed to be, or how an artist was supposed to move or whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, could I say something, Kevin? Actually,
Of course.
So just with what you're saying about like, you're kind of questioning whether you want to release stuff, like, or maybe not release stuff, but like make stuff like super. I wouldn't say super quick, but just make something like really fast. And then if you're liking it like in the moment, then you'll think about just releasing it right then and there. It just makes me think, because I remember just with your interview with Rick Rubin on the, oh gosh, like Broken Record, that, he was kind of considering like you just go in for like a month and make the best stuff you can and then just release it. Like, is that kind of where you're thinking of going with your music from here on out then?
I really don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is just not follow a formula and just follow my heart and follow the creativity that comes to me naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally understand. Just making stuff with all of your heart, pretty much.
It's just
Damn, that's the shit I need.
Do whatever the fuck you
part-
want.
Yeah, like the hard part definitely is like getting something that will go like catch on to the mainstream, I guess, because your day ones are always gonna rock with it, like your diehard fans. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
kind of like figuring out like how am I gonna reach more people is probably like where the nerves kick in.
Yeah, but I totally like I get the whole, the kind of division between, making something that you yourself really love and enjoy, and then maybe even the aftermath of releasing something and just feeling that it wasn't the best you can give it, or it didn't reciprocate well with everyone. But
Yeah, shit, man.
so it's
like,
totally understandable.
like I mean, if stuff fails, then shit, just go hard on the next one. Like it's just
Yeah,
trial.
but again, it's easier said than done. So
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Improvement is everything.
I'm just curious to see what people think about Slugger though, because like I'm obsessed with Playboy Cardi. I'm obsessed with a whole lot of Red. So like I was studying the lyrics and the music and the vibe of it, and I'm also obsessed with Outkast and Andre 3000, and that's like it's my favorite kind of rap music right now, next to Call Me If You Get Lost. So like
I love that album.
trying to merge those two things together and work with other artists who are like killing it and who inspire me, that's really all the song is. There's nothing like deeper than that. It's just okay. I would listen to this. This is what I like. This like excites me,
Mhm.
and we're gonna put it on. I want to see how people react to it. I don't think every artist is supposed to like, you know, be like this crazy innovative thing. You know, I feel like I want to take from things that are innovative and then create like new pathways and create just create some shit that inspires like people like y'all to like, oh, I want to fucking make something that sounds like my favorite thing in the world. You know, like that's kind of all I really want to do.
Have you heard the off
Did you guys ever end up talking to Andre?
Oh,
I remember there was a rumor going around a couple
Wait,
years
Kevin,
ago.
have you heard
apparently something with you and Andre 3K? Did you ever end up speaking with him?
I met him. I got to meet him right before Roadrunner came out, and I played him the album, and we hung out for like 2 hours, and he gave me a ton of advice, and it was cool.
Between you guys and
Hey, Kevin,
Outcast, man, like
did you hear the
you're
off
fucking crazy, bro.
Thank you.
Kevin, I have a question for you. Since you said you were listening to a lot of Playboi Carti lately and like Whole Lotta Red, do you have like a favorite or a top song?
I like the song with Future. I think it's called Teen X.
Oh my god, I love that song.
I suck
that's the
with
best song on the project, bro. That's the
I
best
can't.
song.
I
Dude,
can't
that is
rock
my
with
favorite
that
song out
for some
there.
reason. I can't rock with it that much.
I
That's
just broke up with my bitch.
like that album had to grow on me, dude. Like I listened to it Christmas Day.
That unreleased Cardi though, Talk to Me is fucking insane. Like I don't know if you guys.
But you know why I love it? I love it for the same reason. I love that.
You think it's ahead?
I think it's ahead, but also it's like he just made what he wanted to make, and
Yeah.
everyone wanted a specific thing from him.
Yeah,
And he's
like,
like, I'm gonna put this out because this is what I love, and that's what we did with Iridescence, and that's what I'm doing with this song tonight, and like with the album I put out. It's just like if people don't fuck with it, it's okay, because like someone just said on the call, it's like you could just go harder on the next one, or like give people what they want later on. But like as long as you're like in the moment just doing whatever the fuck you want, I feel like that's what really creates new waves and like inspires kids to make new things out there rather than just like giving people what they want over and over and over again. I know that's a bit of a contradiction, but
it makes sense. So like Whole Lotta Red is not my it's like honestly like it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, I'll bang a couple songs on there, but I respect it for what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's just Cardi having fun, you know, and it's it got better with time. It just wasn't me really, but I respect it, you know.
Yeah, shout out Cardi.
Also,
Yeah,
it's like when people
Whole Lotta
critique
Red is a
the
good project.
Roadrunner rollout. I get critiquing it, but it's like, how do you really promote an album that is like this personal and this serious when it's really just about us being there for our brother? So like album sales and none of that shit really matters when it comes down
It's
to
just about
this,
getting your voice out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah, getting your voice out.
I also feel like it's just lost in translation too with anybody that
No,
isn't
yeah.
understanding the context.
I feel like if there was like hella promotion behind Roadrunner, like interviews on like I feel like it would like lose kind of like the meaning behind it, because I mean y'all are there for your brother. You know what I mean? Not so, and it seems like a more with the rollout. It seemed more kind of like intimate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it felt like we were playing like a super small show. And it's like here it is. That's kind of what it was. But the next one we're gonna like really go for it though. Just like I'm going for it with this one. We weren't doing nothing like this with Roadrunner really.
Shout out Bankroll.
My boy's got a question real quick.
For like the you said your new project or new like single sounded kind of like inspired by Andre 3000. Are you looking for like an Aqua Mini like type of vibe or like what are you looking for like Andre 3000 esque? Like I don't know if you.
No, it's not like I want to take from any specific thing he does. It's just that a lot of my melodic choices and just like the way I kind of have learned how to sing, it always goes back to Andre, Cuddy, and Ye. So like anytime you hear me like sing with autotune, or anytime you hear me sing with autotune, it's probably like leaning towards the Ye thing more. And if I'm like rapping and kind of doing a melody thing, it's like leaning towards the Cuddy thing. But if I do like a wildfire type of hook, or even a hook on Slugger, it's like, oh, that's like straight up the Andre thing. And those are really like the guys that like made me comfortable with like using my my singing voice and learning how to like find it, I guess, you know.
Real quick, just like honestly, like mad controversial question that's gonna cause a stir up. So there's a mad debate between the off season and Call Me If You Get Lost. I'm not sure if you heard the off season, but like, which one do you prefer, man? Like, which one do you think is better?
I think
We've been arguing about it.
Call Me If You Get Lost is one of the like best rap albums I've heard in so long. Best albums in general, but like rap album that makes me want to like, you know, really like step my shit up is that, you know. So is that.
So on one of your past stages, like I don't think I'm remembering this right, but I really hope I am. Did you say that you're potentially like making a movie?
I want to. I mean, like, I got into music because I wanted to be Will Smith. So meaning my first dream was like I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be in Hollywood. I wanted to be an actor or comedian or whatever. So my first true love was and always will be cinema, which is why I direct all the BH videos and why like I'm so passionate about just directing in general. I know I want to do it. I know I want to make a movie. I just don't know when that will be, and I'm gonna like take my time and be patient with it. But I do have ideas for like TV shows and movies and all that kind of stuff, and I always like write them down in my notes just to like stay sharp, you know.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure when you like direct music videos, it's probably afterwards the feeling you get is like, fuck man, I could do like just something way bigger, you know, that'd be super dope, like a movie.
It's really
Yeah.
inspiring.
Wait, hold on, wait, is there a Slugger music video?
Is there? I definitely want to give y'all as many videos as possible for this era of Kevin Abstract shit and like for this next album.
What
That'd be sick.
inspires you behind like the videos? If that's like a question you can answer.
Like the new videos or just all the videos I've ever done?
No, like the new videos. Like, are you taking more of like a creative approach, or are you kind of just like seeing how it goes? I guess.
It's more emotional. It's like it's kind of I'm following the spirit of how I'm making the music, which is a similar spirit to Saturation. I only use that as like a reference point. I don't want people to hear that and be like, "Oh, he's trying to like recreate Saturation," because you can never recreate that. You can never recreate like living in South Central and like being afraid to, you know, go outside type shit. So it's the spirit of like just doing what I want and putting it out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And
Yeah.
and with shooting the video, it's like, okay, I'll wake up and be like, let me think about a video for Slugger today. Okay, that's the concept. I'm gonna shoot it right now. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna like try to make it be like too high concept or too narrative driven and just make it be a raw feeling. I'm not saying that's what I did for Slugger, but I'm like just using that as an example of like my current approach for making music videos for the new stuff.
Yeah,
I
that
got-
makes sense.
Right.
I got a question real quick. Like
Damn it, I was
it
gonna say that.
just kind of goes into like being an artist, because like making music early on is like it's not that easy, obviously. But so it's like, do you think it's better to make something that kind of like is what's already appealing to people, and like still add like hints of yourself in there, or just go completely like out of the direction, not knowing if like it's gonna catch on to people or anything. It's just like what you want to make. But like starting out, I mean, like as a new artist.
Starting out, I would start out with making what you want to make.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta
Hey,
go.
Kevin,
One of my boys and I, we always talk about this, and if it's a bit personal, like you don't have to answer it, but like with the music and all the new albums and new shit you drop, how do you personally feel about like when you get certain people relating it back to Saturation, saying like, "Oh, it's not the same. Like this is instantly trash. Like they don't give it a chance." Like, what does that do to you and your creative process when it comes to making music? Like, yeah.
I feel that. I mean, I think a lot of people forget like I'm a hardcore forum kid. So like any person that's on Reddit, like, yo, I wish they did this because I missed when it made me feel like this when I went to the show and like everybody was going crazy, blah blah blah. Like that kind of shit. I get it because that was me and my friends and like, you know, me growing up loving Ye, I just had to like appreciate when an artist evolves and when an artist goes left and does what the audience doesn't want, you know? So anytime the audience or you guys say things like, I miss this version of them, it makes me low key feel like I'm doing it the right way. Even if the shit is just trash to people. It's like I always want to like I don't want to do the same thing over and over, and I never want to look like I'm trying to keep up with my past ever. I just want to like uh, be new for me. It doesn't have to be for culture, for like the world or anything, but for me, because I just always want to evolve in my music the same way I evolve in my everyday life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I feel like
I asked some.
I couldn't have asked for a better
Yeah.
response than that. Like
Please.
that was great, man.
Oh, that's
I do
fire.
feel like you are paving the way for like new
yeah.
artists and shit. You know what Brockhampton does, what you do, you know the boys do individually. Like you guys are, you know, paving the way
Dude, something I
for
think
new
about all the
generation
time
music,
is
man.
it's how it's so crazy how like Tyler's Cherry Bomb tour. I was on the Golf Media app, and then it's like, oh, he's doing this meetup. You can watch a movie. You can watch Superbad with him in Austin. I live like 30 minutes from Austin at the time. I bring my Good Burger DVD. I'm waiting in line all day. I meet him. He signs it, and then like maybe 6 months to a year later, I start working with the Clancys, and that was like a fucking dream of mine. And and then through working with them, I meet him, and it's like I just met him a few months ago, straight up as kind of like how any of you could be talking to me right now, who like has ambitions of being an artist, and just seeing like what could happen when you really trust yourself and trust the people around you. It's the most like surreal thing, and I don't understand. It's not. I don't think it's like a luck thing. I mean, luck has something to do with it for everyone, but I really feel like there's probably like a few people who are listening right now who are gonna be like way bigger than Brockhampton or Kevin Abstract, or even any of these artists we're talking about. I think that's like it's just the sickest thing about the way um, artists can communicate with the audience now. I guess it's like there's this quote from this guy I like a lot, Elon Rutberg, where he talks about how like the artists aren't the only ones on the stage now. It's like the audience is also on the stage, basically like this, no pun intended.
Really curious about this, and I feel like it's kind of like a basic question, but what would you be doing if you weren't pursuing any type of creative job? I know you like to do photography, you obviously do music, stuff like that, but if you weren't doing something creative, then what would you be doing right now?
Um, when I was like 17, I used to tell everyone, if I'm not a musician, I'm gonna be a teacher or an architect, because I wanted to make some sort of impact, and I felt like that's the best way to do it at the time. I don't know if I still feel that way, but I definitely still agree with like the root of me saying that.
I
The
mean, you're technically
making
like
some
an
sort of
architect
impact.
of music, so
That's actually really cool. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you feel like what you got to do is make an impact or make like a difference in life. That's tight.
It's so crazy.
I have a question. What was your what did you feel in the making of the Saturation trilogy about the making the process, and besides the set one, set two, and set three, like what did you feel in growing like a group? And that's all.
I just felt like I had to survive, and I had to make some shit to like get out of that neighborhood. Like, what can help um get my friends out this neighborhood? What could help, give my mom a better life? What could I do to help give my nieces and nephews a better life? What could I actually do? And all I had was Romil's room with his studio set up. So I would go in there, and if a hook wasn't coming to me, I would literally sit there and like force a hook to come. Like I was sitting with the gold beat for days, and I was like overthinking it. And when I really just went in and put the headphones on and like just started to like say the first thing that came from my heart and from my mind, it was that hook. And when we do a show, everyone's singing that hook back. Same with like all of like the most important moments on Saturation. But I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm a fucking like genius or anything. I'm just trying to say like when you really are hungry for success and you're trying to take care of, your family and things outside of you, I feel like you can force yourself to achieve greatness and to do great things.
Oh,
I was
thank you so
actually
much.
sorry.
That
I
shit
was
deep.
just okay. Sorry, I'll let somebody go ahead.
No, you can go, bro. Go ahead, dude.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Well, I just wanted to add on to that because I when you said I had to get my friends out of this neighborhood, so you would say like the main priority with your music was survival, pretty much. But I was just thinking, in today's time, is the main priority still, about making sure that you're paying the bills? I mean, that is a big part of it still because it's still a business, but is it more about survival on the music front, or are we now like, I guess more the priority is making sure that you're making the best art you can make?
I mean, okay, I'm always gonna want to make stuff, right? My thing is
Right.
like, I loved making Arizona Baby. I didn't like releasing it because it's too personal. It like hurts to share that shit with the world. It kind of
Mhm.
hurts to share Iridescence with the world. But like, like I'm always gonna make stuff. I'm always gonna make stuff. I love doing that. I'm doing it for me. But if I'm like at home at the crib during lockdown and I'm watching like Travis Scott's documentary on Netflix, I'm like, damn, I want to like reach for that. I want to be as big as that because that looks like a challenge, and I'm fucking bored. I'm here. This is cool. Let me just try to like reach for something new now. So really, I'm just making shit where it's like I'm trying to compete and be up there with the people who are like really killing it and who are some of the greatest artists of our generation. That's what I'm chasing now, and it's not really like I'm always gonna make music.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's hard
It's
for
just
my
who you are.
label management, or for my people, or my friends to get me to release it. That's the thing. So like I think it's kind of a good position for me to be in for you guys, if you would actually give a fuck about me putting out stuff for where I'm at right now. Because like this is the first time in my life I actually want to release music. I want people to hear it, as many people as possible. This is the first time I've actually felt this way about my solo stuff since American Boyfriend.
That's just really awesome to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited.
Wait, hold on. I gotta ask you something, dude. I was gonna wonder like because you said that like you liked making Arizona Baby, but you didn't like releasing it. I was gonna ask like, does that ever happen a lot? Where I don't know if you feel like in your head maybe like, oh damn, like it sucked. Like I regret making this, but I'm happy people are enjoying it. Like, is that a case a lot of the time? Where it's like I release something super personal, but hey, at least it's helping someone.
Yeah, always. Anytime we go to a show and someone's like, "Yo, you saved my life," like, Arizona Baby, this one song really meant the world to me. Whatever. Like, that's an awkward thing for me to take in, for sure. But it definitely makes me feel like, okay, once the music's out there, it's no longer about you. So like your ego, your pride, your insecurity, whatever, all that shit could just go to the side and just accept the fact that like it's out there and it's helping hopefully someone. Not hopefully, it actually is helping people. People on this call have said that. So like I think it's important for me to do the bare minimum and like be on a call like this with people who give a fuck and remind myself that like I'm doing this for a reason, and there are people that need it, and they may not even realize they need it. It's kind of how I felt about the Tyler album too. It's like, damn, I really needed someone to like just push everything forward and go really hard at rapping, so I could like focus and know this is what I need to do. You just never know till it hits you, kind of thing.
Damn, I feel the same way.
I had a quick question about roast for a bit.
That's a good
if
way
you
to
don't
see
mind,
that.
Kev.
Yeah, go
ahead. So you mentioned that the rollout was a bit like softer because you wanted to kind of respect mainly Joba, which makes sense completely. Question about like when you go on tour, are you guys gonna treat some of the songs completely differently? Like typically on a tour, you like have 7, 8 most on the set list. Is it gonna be
I
different?
really don't know. I think we'll see when we do Lollapalooza, the end of this month, early next month, whatever. I think that will give a good we're way we're just so different than how we were when we first started this shit. So like, I'm gonna have to get on stage and just see what songs connect, what songs are meant to be for the stage, and I think the rest of the guys feel the same way. It's like just so personal. It's hard to even talk about, really.
Damn.
Don't Shoot Up the Party is S tier.
Oh yeah.
True.
Music video went crazy.
I like Buzz Cut still. That
Dang, I
shit
was
goes
tripping out
hard.
when the video came out, and I showed it to my friend, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" So I was like, "Dude, that's art. That's fucking art,
Yeah,
dude."
and I have a last question about that. What was your inspiration making those videos for the Roadrunner?
I think I said this before, but like when we're in the studio, we had all these images that I was like, everybody send me like photos that you're inspired by, so we can like just get the aesthetic right for the album, basically. And I do a lot of research on Arena. Anytime I'm like trying to get into the right creative headspace, or if I'm hitting the wall, I'll go to Arena. Y'all should check it out. It's very, very fire site. But I'll be on there, and I ran across this thing that said American retro futurism. I think I said this in the Rick podcast too. But like that, it just looked really cool to me. And I looked it up. I'm like, okay, this is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something that feels like mad nostalgic, because I love nostalgia. I love the Goo Goo Dolls. I love the '90s. I love like old suburbia white bullshit. But I also love uh, the idea of the future. Like the matrix of it all. And I also love right now, like this conversation, what's happening in this moment. And if I can mix all of that together, what would it look like? Oh, it'd probably look like Buzzcut. So we hired Dan because I knew I wasn't like capable enough as a filmmaker to get to that level of like creativity in terms of execution, but I knew that I had a specific vision in me that all of the guys were like stoked about. And when me and Dan started like talking and putting mood boards together and shit, I knew that the Buzz Cut video would be like one of the greatest things BH has ever done. I feel like it's our best video that we've ever made, and I'm really, really, really proud of it. I have to leave
Video was
after the next
amazing.
question though. That's the only thing, because I have to go to dinner. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry.
No, you're absolutely fine. Do what you need to do.
Right.
All right.
Still a human being.
We're all human beings around here.
Are Snot and Slow
real.
Tie gonna be in the music video?
I don't even know if there's a music video. Who knows? I don't know anything.
Oh, it's just
Kinda
a
catch you
song.
slipping.
All
He
right.
just
Wait.
updated on Twitter, bro.
One more thing. How does it feel to have animation on your videos?
How does it feel? What do you mean?
Like, fuck, I don't know. Like, does it feel good and all that? Do you like it? Damn it, I forgot. I'm sorry.
No
No
worries. I
No
think
worries, bro.
Yeah,
I
you're
will say
We all get a
I
little
will
nervous.
say animation for us felt like a form of evolution, because normally our shit is just very like, DIY, raw, cameras right here in your face, super close to Matt's face, whatever, blah blah blah, all that. I feel like an animated version of that was like it just felt new. It felt new, appropriate, cool, different, fresh. It just felt fucking. It felt very futuristic for Brockhampton at the time.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I was like watching the Buzzcut video. It kind of remind me. It's starting to give me like Nickelodeon vibes and all that shit. Like
You
it
wake
was
up
like a
at 2
bad
o'clock in
trip
the
and all
morning,
that. Yeah,
and that's on your TV.
yeah.
Oh man, I'm always inspired by Nickelodeon and MTV. Even the photos I just took for the new video store collection is super Nickelodeon. Super like all that and early MTV stuff. That's just the
Yes.
stuff I remember gravitating to as a kid, like emotionally. So that's always gonna find its way into my work, no matter what I do. Guys, I love you all. I have to leave.
All
I'm
right.
very sorry. Thank
Have
you
a good
so
dinner.
much
Love
for
you,
talking
Absolutely.
love
about
This
you,
was an honor.
Kevin.
Really
Thank you,
good.
man.
Thanks,
Have a
thanks
good
for
Tell
having
dinner.
me,
everybody.
See you
Kevin.
guys. See you guys.
Thanks for
Take
having me.
care.
Have a good rest of your night.
Love you,
Keep trying
Kevin.
Tell
here.
everyone you know about Slugger. Please, please, love you.
Slugger out the
Bye.
night, guys.
Stream
Yeah.
Slugger, bro.
Obviously.
We're bumping.
This bitch came in here and fucking deafened. How stupid.
Yo.
I feel bad for them in general. One having to listen to Joey Flowers.
Man, hating on my boy Joey Flowers, bro. Literally, the whole chat was just like, "Shut the fuck up, bro." I'm like, yo,
They just
it's not
they
that
just flamed
serious,
him
bro.
so bad.
You know, it's not that serious.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
I want to tell. Where's Joey at, bro?
is in general one. Feel
He's in the
bad for
first.
them. Probably getting
I just
their
want
ears talked off.
I just want to tell him it's okay, bro. Don't listen to the noise, bro.